Alright, so what we got here is the Redcat Racing light kit. It's the 12 LED plug and play lighting system for the Redcat 64. And we have a 64 right over there that we're going to go ahead and install this kit to. And yeah, so it's basically going to go over the installation and then see how it works afterwards. All right, so what comes in the box? First, we got the instructions. Then we got the controller unit. Seems like it's got all the jumpers already plugged in. We got a bag of 3M tape, some little zip ties, and some wire holders. We're gonna use these to mount the wiring system into the car, make it nice and neat. And then we have the rat's nest, the bundle of wires. We should have two of these splitter type things. Okay, there we go. So this is going to be what bridges the body to the chassis. The wiring unit is going to be all self-contained into the body, and it's just going to be this bridge that connects the wiring system from the lighting system to the controller and the ESC. So this will be the one part that's loose that connects the two together. Now, for some reason, when going through the instructions earlier, now it does note that it gives us the two jumpers, but it also says that channel 1 is not used. So I'm confused. I'm hoping that if I do put the jumpers in, I throw channel 1 in, I'm gonna get the turn signals blinking when I'm turning the steering wheel, but not 100% sure if that's gonna work. We'll have to find out about that. And what do we have here? So we have a couple different harnesses. We have a front harness and a rear harness. So let's see. We got not 100% sure. I guess these red ones would be. Okay, wait. We got two harnesses here. These ones are off the long bridge. So I'm thinking these ones here are the headlights, and these two here are the turn signals. Let's just double check the diagram here. So that would be this harness right here. And it's the RL and the BLs. Oh, that's the rear lights. Okay, so this would be the rear lights. So I'm guessing the brake lights and then the backup lights. Okay, and this would be the front lights. Okay. My bad. Oopsie doopsie. So wow, there's only two wiring harnesses when you really break it all down. They have everything contained into just these two wiring harnesses, into just these two plugs into the control unit. This one here and that one here. All right, so now we're at the stage where we're going to be installing the actual wires into the body. Now we know the big clip is for the rear and the tail lights, and the small clip is for the headlights. So I have it laid out like so. And what I'm going to do is we want to make the wires go along the body line over here. So if you notice, the wire harness is spread out like that. So you just want to lay it into the body in the way that it's going to be going into the car, like so. So the furthest light is going to be the furthest light on the wire harness is going to be the light you install the furthest away, and so on and so forth. Actually, for this one here, you're actually going to want to do it where this one here is the furthest wire away, because you don't want to have any tension on the wire. So that one there, this one here, and as you notice, we don't have any conflict or anything bumping into anything there. Everything goes good. And then we're going to go on to the second side and just follow along. So that would be this one. And then finally, this one over here. Now, and then the wire itself will go along the body line over here to the controller. And they did provide us with some mounting hardware. So these little clips are going to be what I use to hold the wire in place along there. But when it comes to actually getting the lights themselves to stay inside the bucket, they don't clip in or seat in on their own. Alright, so I'm going to be using the hot glue gun, and I'm just going to put a dab of the hot glue onto the spots where there's after I put the light in. So I'm going to put the light in, then do a little dab of glue. So here we go. Alright, and so this is basically how I've got mine wired in. I initially wanted to put the control unit on the side over here, but the problem is that when you take the body on and off, the interior stays with the body. So that was causing a bit of an issue over there. So I just moved it out the way so that when I lift the body off, it clears the control unit itself, and I can take it on and off no problem. And I'm pretty sure that it should clear the anything on the inside here, so there's nothing that's actually bumping into it or causing any interference. I will, of course, double check everything, make sure that everything is properly working, and there's no I just want to make sure that there's no bumping of the fenders, the inner fenders, or anything around the control unit. But other than that, went in nice and clean, using a couple of the attachment points to secure the wires inside and try and make an overall clean look. But yeah, now we're gonna go ahead and throw it on the body, plug it in, and see how she runs. Alright, so getting ready to put the body in. Basically, I have it seated with the body sitting in the holder, the interior set into its place, and at this point you plug in the harness to the control box there. Now what I also did was on the front bumper body paneling, I'm just going to bring the camera over so you can see, sorry, I did a little trimming. As if you can see right there, I cut this little part here so that the yellow lights have a little bit of a spot to go in, because once the body pushes down, it sort of like pushes on the wire here, and when the body panel was there, it's sort of like pushing the wire into there, and it's sort of like causing some interference. So this just gives it basically some room so that the two aren't pushing into each other once I put the body on.
Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby. up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I
working properly. Yeah, with the body back on, I just want to do a little demo to show that there's still movement in the top of the body here, so that the actual control unit that I'm where I have it placed, it's not interfering with anything on the inside there, so it's in a good spot. All right, let's get this on the floor. And here we have it.